Alright, yeah. I love that. Shout out to man Gringo. Yes, Gringo, Ringo. What happen? Hey, Mandingo. Oh yeah, make me tell him. Me never see no bad man where we a carver. Guess you got that DV, I make him harbor. If a girl say.
So, yeah, I know. You're expecting me somewhere. Probably walking around looking for somebody to talk entertainment with right here on Joy Prime, and it's my very old friend. It's been a very long time, and I just decided that let me just hit him up and talk to him about what's really going on with him. I know that he has a Rain album going on for him, and you just chop my game. I was going to say chop, you know, but
chop,
you can't. I mean, you have
like
to,
I chop you.
Yeah.
Like in trees in Medino.
Yeah, but
Medio mano.
Yeah,
Abano.
Sebi, wait me abano.
Medi wabano.
Yeah.
They can't create medi wabano. Se poskin.
Charlie, what's up with you?
Well, we're chilling, yeah. We're just, working hard, As you can see, I've not even trimmed my hair, but
but you look nice.
Yeah, it's because of my.
Last time you got that, Shatta Wale, you look nice.
Well, people have been telling me, I think because I'm half caste, so people have been like.
You are half caste.
Yeah, I'm half caste, but people think I'm black skin, but I like it like that. Sometimes I like to hide my stuff.
Which of your parents? Because I know your dad. He's a very good friend.
Yeah.
To you,
yeah.
Charles Niyamamensa.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi. So your dad is from.
My dad is from Ghana, and my mom is from Ghana. Both of them.
That makes you have caste.
Yeah, that makes me have caste. Because my mom is from the Volta region. Volta region, because of the slave trade and the white people plenty, they born for them. So I believe one of my great grandfathers was a white guy. So like me, like this, if I call me Kingsley Phillips. Phillips, yeah, but because of situation in the economy, so Charles Niyamamensa. Very local.
But Charles Niyamamensa has stayed with you for a very long time.
Yeah, Charles. I like the name Charles. Bold and strong. So,
has it been a blessing to you?
Well, it's been like some guidance to my life. Because anytime I think about my name, I go like, yeah, it works. Because that's the type of human being I am. Bold and strong.
But you changed it to Shatta Wale for business-wise.
Yeah, Shatta Wale is also another name that I think came from the Almighty, and we have to just give thanks to it for that, because it's also like a name for guidance,
Praise the Lord.
And hallelujah.
Don't take me to the spirit.
I don't know. All right, cool. We won't go to quotations today. I don't want to preach to my congregation.
No, please, we don't want that. Let's leave that one for the preachers and all that.
Shatta movement.
So the Rain album is all over. Are you satisfied?
Yeah, with what I'm seeing now on social media, and people trying to support, the Rain album, I feel it's a good look, because I don't think what I'm doing, any Ghanaian has ever planned to, do that before. When I mean Ghanaian musicians, because I have found out that most of the times we give pressure to the fans, and, I don't really want to pressure my fans. I always want to keep them in the known. What I'm trying to say is that I'm planning this album with the fans, because most people just plan shows and 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, they just want people to come and, but this is the time I want my fans to plan and make sure, okay, Shatta, this is the gate fee, this is the dress code, so at least by that time you won't be in a rush, and in life when you plan things, that's where you get the best results. So
I know there's some 50 Ghana CD in there. And
yeah, 100 Ghana CD, yeah, and we have a table that, we want to create for, dignitaries, big people in the country, people who support Shatta Wale. I got people in politics, people in the police force, soldiers and stuff, and so I feel, if we could create, a place for them to as well, so that is going to be the most secure place at my, lunch, because I feel they need that protection. So they're going to have security, they're not going to have like young boys jumping around them, they're going to sit down, relax, on their table, enjoying whatever, and so they can feel the Shatta spirit.
What is it about the Rain album? What inspired the album? How did you manage to put it all together? Because I know that the Amount song is on there. What else don't we know? What went into the Rain album? Is it just the regular album? I know After the Storm was massive. Now the Rain album. What's different?
What I'll say is the experience and, you know, the way their career has, you know, structured itself, you know, from the past years till now. You know, I believe we've, you know, tried a couple of times to put up songs that, you know, really didn't make it in the market. Let's talk about the Reader album. You know, we launched the album in Tawala, and, you know, we really, you know, made noise on the streets, but not on the mainstream. So we being, you know, strategic with things that we do, we thought it wise, you know, to bring another album. That was the After the Storm. Yeah, and After the Storm was, in the limelight. So, you know, we decided now to, you know, let the people know, since we have, you know, conquered the storm, since we have fought, you know, in the storm, and we feel we can move on, why don't we show them that this is the time for, you know, the Shatta movement king, the Shatta movement champion, the Shatta movement leader, president, to be in that limelight. And this limelight we're talking about is the African market. You know, we're not joking with this at all. We really want Africa to recognize who Shatta Wale is as a brand, you know. So that is what we're working on, and it's been so great because we're getting feedback from Nigeria, Uganda, you know, and Gringo has made that way for us, you know.
Gringo, but I don't know about the other songs because I haven't listened to the entire.
No, we're going to go to the studio after, you know, when I finish DU.
But we are done with the game.
Also, like you've accepted that I defeated you. Like,
but this is like something that you do every day.
No, but why are you trying to behave like Ghana artists? Yes, we do it every day, and I've defeated you.
Okay, but I have accepted it.
Okay,
that
cool.
You've defeated me.
That's good. You're a good Ghana artist. Some of them won't speak like this.
Why are you picking on Ghana artists? You are a Ghanaian artist, right?
Yes, of course. But you know, most of the times, people like this. That's why I talk about music game.
Okay.
This is draft. You see, when you go to Adabaka, you know, you go to Shukura, you go to them places, they play stuff like this. Jamestown, they play with style. Like, for instance, as I was about to chop you, I've already this you, chop you. It's what they talk about.
Beep.
You know, so that's how it's a game. So sometimes when I'm talking about my colleagues in the industry, I really want them to understand that this is how I run my life. And with games like this, you need to think deep and play. You just don't have to play. You playing to win, but you just don't have to be a player on the field and just win and lose, you know. And that's where you can get your, you know, $3 million, $4 million, and that's where people saw me chopping.
Oh,
yeah, you know.
Okay,
so that is how I live my life when it comes to music.
But you keep advising the people in the industry, your colleagues in the industry, musicians, and it doesn't look like they are listening because you keep saying it every day. Why don't you stop and focus on your own career?
I'm moving in my own train. And if you don't want to sit in it, it's still moving. I get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stopping wouldn't stop. Why? Because if you know you can't be a farmer, then don't come on my farm.
Okay.
Be at where, you know, because we are all farmers. We are all musicians. And you should know that when you cause a damage that will bring harm to others, it will follow like that, and it will cause damages to other people who are coming up. But when you set up the right pace and we follow, others are going to follow. So if you think you're an artist and you feel that like upcoming youths are not watching what I'm doing, you are failing. Because it will get to a time they will see that, no, I like Shatta Wale's style. Shatta Wale is trying to make us understand that this is business. And you are trying to make us understand that it is hype. It is, you know, fake life. You know, it is not real. Like, you know me, I like everything I do is real. You know, like, for instance, you being in my house, you know, and stuff like that. People might see it like hype. But, yo, this is my house.
Oh, it's the 3 million house.
You didn't buy it for me.
Well, the speculation's going around.
It's a nice house, though, you know. And thanks to Xylophone, you know, because you know, that is what happens when you work hard. It is not something to make me feel complacent and feel head taste. What I mean head taste, timber or the
Head taste.
I don't feel
Shatta Wale.
that way. I feel, you know, we've worked and this is what we wanted, you know. If you ask my boys, I've been telling them this from way back that we need to work hard and get our houses, you know, in Trasaco, you know,
and it looks like it's happening.
Yes, God wants you to always know that anything you ask him, he's going to do it for you, but you have to be focused, you know, and that's why I'm talking. That's why I keep talking about my colleagues in the industry, because if they are focused, then they really want to listen. But those who think they're not listening, who think, yeah, I don't mind, this guy talks too much, in future, the upcoming generations wouldn't call you a legend. They'll call you a coward because you didn't stand for anything. Shatta Wale doesn't stand for, oh, I'm the richest guy or whatever. People know I fight. I'm the outspoken person. I'm the voice of the people. You understand me? So if you can be like me, you join me because the people are listening. The people who you think are your fans are listening. The people who you think, you know, hate me are listening. Because I always get people on my page, haters trying to comment. I go like, wow, I like this tease. I don't block haters so much to the extent that I feel, wow, this is another market I can also concentrate and build up my mind on. And yeah, I'm making haters change to become members of Shatta Movement. So it's just one of those things that I always say. But if they don't want to listen, I'll still continue my fight. And it's a peaceful one.
From Bandana to Shatta Wale, you've become a very big household name. 2 albums in, should I say in a row?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the Rain album is here. Are you satisfied?
No.
Music-wise?
No.
What do you want to get to?
Well, you know, we've not yet gotten to the world, you know, even though people are rating us as best, you know, dancehall artists in the whole world and blah, blah, blah and stuff like that. I believe there is the bigger picture out there. And that big picture is, you know, you watching, you know, a whole lot of people and letting them understand the brand. And that is the main focus. You know, we want the world to really understand that this is a brand that is always serious with the work.
Can you explain to us what the brand is? I've seen a lot of accolades, you know, lined up in I mean, so many things to brag about. Do you think that we still don't have a brand? Or do you think that Ghanaians or a lot of people don't understand what you're trying to put out there as the Shatta brand? Do you think we don't understand it?
I think we've not developed to the level that we understand showbiz so much here in Ghana. You know, let's take for example, if people had somebody dressed like Lady Gaga in Ghana, the only thing they might attach to her is with their bottom for dressing but not dressing. Basa dressing in there. Maybe she might dress in a whole, like her own GTP cloth with some, you know, something. You know, Lady Gaga dress, I don't like her dressing though, but that is showbiz. People want to see something they've not seen before. Michael Jackson have done that. Vybz Kartel has done that. You know, people want to always watch from that direction. Wow, I like this guy. And the person sings good. And it's a plus. You know, but this is a place where they want to watch the brand like, I don't know, to me, get to say, OD4 Kumi. I didn't know person to me say guy we are or Trinity nice. I didn't know person, but you see, it's Charlie tell good Bible if you no shut up, I go slap him for them.
Eat it when we break. Okay.
Where she go?
What was my question again? I forgot.
Yeah, you know. No, so it's talking about why people, do I feel people understand my,
Yeah, so you start with people dressing like other people.
Okay.
So start by, why would people say, D4, do like that?
Yeah, okay. So like I'm saying, you know, people will tell you, why don't you dress like OD4, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you want to do that? Like, you know, this guy has his hair cut down and stuff like that. And that is not branding. Entertainment or an entertainer has this craziness in his brains running all the time. And if you don't know who an entertainer is, you should just study and research. You know, there are most people in our music industry who don't know what showbiz is about. They feel it's just a basket with one champagne. But that basket comes with chocolates, it comes with biscuits, it comes with granules, it comes with a whole lot. And Shatta Wale likes to choose the granite. You might think the champagne is a big bottle, so when you take it, you can drink and get satisfied. Me, I think that little granite in the basket is what I can use to shine. I get what I'm saying, but people really don't want to get that picture, that angle of entertainment. They always want to say, oh, someone say, wait, you're humble. Someone say, you know, and when people talk like that, I go like, yo, relax. Oh, someone say, wait, you're quiet. But it is not entertainment. We don't go to club and lower the music in the club and people will just... It is not done. It is not in entertainment when you are quiet and you are calm and you are this thing. Maybe that might be your nature, but a sect of people will like you. But not everybody. And that same artist will love to come to the stadium and jump, hey, the region. But people don't see you like that because you are not that type of person. So that is why when people don't really understand the Shatta brand, I just go like, yo, it's just Ghana. We are not too developed. The minds are too low for entertainment, you know. And that is one thing that the government is also watching. Because they travel a lot. They meet people. You understand me? And I meet people in the, like, who are government officials. And they like to pack. They like DMX. They like Nas. You know, some of them can rap Nas now. You know, like, this minister power. Yeah. Yes. He knows what entertainment is about, but people here always want to put entertainment just to one side, you know, and that is what is killing us. When you check Nigeria, people are giving the Davidos, the Wizkids, that space to be themselves. So you see Davido in a club chilling, you see, hey, buy car for and girl. Ghana artists don't do that. Anything they want to do, they want to hide it. They want to do it more. Somebody down. It's poverty. It's only poverty that makes you hide yourself from people. But when you feel you have that, and poverty is not when you don't only have money. Poverty is when you feel inside, inwardly in you that, I'm not like Becky. How can I? But if you feel okay, cool. At least I have my normal wig. I can wear. Becky says I should come. Let me just wear my slippers. You know, that is where, or that day is when God will bless you. But when you feel that, and it's in our system, I'm telling everybody because Ghanaians are not aware of it. The timidity and fear is what makes us feel like that. Because from kiddie time, as they born, we, hey, you can't tell your mother this. Hey, so, and that was what we grew with. It happened from the colonial days till now, Kwame Nkrumah's time, and we are still facing it now. But if Shatta Wale comes out and say, yo, this is how entertainment is done. Let's have fun. Sometimes I can be crazy, but don't see me like that. Then what are you going to tell Commando and Rambo when they kill in movies? You want to tell me if they come out, people say, hey, Radio Kuni Pau. I also come on screens. I also do things for people. So people should just understand that this is work. After work, maybe I'm a pastor. I have to go to church and go and preach.
Maybe you're a pastor.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So imagine if I'm a pastor and maybe I just come and do, hey, Munya, hey, Ghana, hey, and I'm going preaching and people come to my church. And that is what I'm doing right now. Shatta movement, anytime I do shows, my fans don't disappoint. They always there. Because no matter what people will say, Shatta, yes, Shatta, they go like, yo, we are watching the guy from an angle. So people that who don't understand the Shatta brand are just people who lack knowledge.
Maybe they don't necessarily lack knowledge, but they think that, well, the popular saying goes, you practice what you preach. You're preaching to, you have a big following, massive following. What happened to your Facebook page though?
You know, this is like fourth time it's been
Hacked.
Yeah, not hacked, you know. Sometimes Facebook, when you do reports to them, you know, they kind of block it and, you know, want to verify if you're the main, because the email we got was, you know, they want to find out if I'm the real owner of my account, because a whole lot of people are using my name on Facebook and stuff. And, you know, my fans are always like that, you know, they want to promote me. Some of them want to use my name to, you know, look for businesses and stuff for me. So it's like that, you know, so it's something that is going to get repaired. So.
You have lots of following, you have people, so many people. I mean, even, I can't mention them on air, but I know a lot of people who follow you on social media and they look up to you, kids look up to you. And some of the things, according to some people, are not necessary. I mean, you don't you're preaching to us to do something, and then you go back home. Like you're telling me, you go back home and you're somebody else to probably your kids and your wife. What happens to the other the other masses?
That is a wrong.
You just preach.
That is a wrong meaning.
Because that's where we get access to you.
No, but that is a wrong meaning of what we are trying to explain or interpret for people to even understand. Listen, if people are saying I don't practice what I preach, what do I preach? And what do I ask them to practice? Or what do I practice? Straightforwardness. That is Shatta Wale, outspoken.
Okay.
Voice of the people. And somebody that speaks like that has a life. Like, don't just come and speak to people and go home and also go wayward with what I'm saying. All what I'm saying is that I am a gold digger. If I mean a gold digger, I work, okay, fine. Let me say I'm a miner, so people will understand me.
Okay.
I go to my site, wear my working gear, my Wellington boots, go dig under with my dirty stuff, digging, shovel, excavator and stuff. But when you come and see me there, dressed like that, nobody should tell you that, oh, I am working. Because you know what, that's how miners work like.
Yeah.
When I come home and I'm in my t-shirt or I'm in my shirt with my colleagues, maybe signing some papers and things, you should know I'm home. But if people feel the way I talk in town, that is how my people, my family in the house, they don't worry me like that. So I don't take cameras and say, hey, you, I don't do that. That is not how we are at home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I do, hey, you, it is my job. That's how the job goes. Like the job, people have been messing up there. So sometimes you have to let people know, hey, you can play with other people, but not me. But when I come home, my wife doesn't lie to me. My kids don't lie to me. So I feel, okay, my team is also set. They are real with me. So we don't relate like that. So if people want to talk about me practicing what I preach, I don't know what I preach and I don't know what they want me to practice. Because the only thing I tell them is how to be straightforward and how we can all build this industry. So if you are a media person and you don't understand what I preach, you should find out why I am preaching about that thing.
And you're always available when we want to find out from you.
Some of these media men don't really want to understand what I'm saying. So it's best you don't even give them that opportunity to ask you certain questions that will make them feel like they are not knowledgeable.
You're not eating your gizzard.
Baby, we are talking. The thing I'm talking about is very important.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm talking, I don't eat.
So
if you are lucky, it's just like that. It's from Shatta Wale's kitchen.
I know. Well, we have to put that on record. She brought it.
If people want to, they can order. It's very nice. This one I can give lyrics. It's all lyrical.
So now that I'm asking you to eat, you will talk again.
That's how Shatta Wale is. When you cook for me, sometimes I forget myself.
Yeah, I really wanted you to forget yourself so that you can tell me everything.
People should practice what they preach. If you have a wife, let her cook so that you eat in public. Okay, so let's continue. What was I?
No, you were talking about some of the media people not understanding where you stand.
Yeah, you know, and as media persons, I believe they should just, you know, learn much about this whole. If fine, they are journalists and they've not studied much about who an artist is, they should really study. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel journalism and, you know, artist life is a whole different thing altogether. You guys like to dress, wear your shirts, wear, you know, dress like the way you're beautifully looking like now, you know, and that's how you guys are. But an artist will come to you with his chains, with his, you know, it's a picture that people have. Some artists will come and, you know, they just want to be simple to themselves and, you know, yeah, it's a picture. You know what I'm saying? So people should just study who an artist is, so at least we can relate to ourselves. So otherwise, you want me to behave like Kwabna, and I won't go there. Oh, Kwabna come his strength, so you see when he speaks. But maybe he shouts on his wife at home. I'm not saying Kwabna, he's my good friend. Yeah, but I'm saying that because when it comes, don't do that. Shatta Wale, when I come, I speak the way I have to speak. I don't come in slang. I speak like the way a Ghanaian will speak. Me, when I meet Jay-Z, this is how I speak. I won't go and meet Jay-Z and go like, you know, no, I won't do that. I even tell Maggie Jay-Z, look, I don't know akpakpa, say akpakpa. Popo. He does say, what's that akpakpa? I say akpakpa. That is how I am. I like to be real to myself. So, yeah, so it's just that our media men and most of them are friends. Like now,
you mentioned that no one is your friend in the media.
Yes, first most of them weren't my friend.
The media.
Yes, first they were just trying to mess up, but because of some lovely people,
we have to listen to the song.
Lovely people.
On the Rain album. Why did you think that the media was? You want to take me to the studio?
I'll take you to the studio, but let me just finish this last guitar because this one looks very smiling.
Really? Do you want to take it along or?
I'm good. I'm done. I don't eat plenty.
Okay, me too. I don't eat plenty.
I'll go
I want to tell the people that I'm eating plenty. But Wale, tell me about the media people. It's very important because I'm a media. When I heard that story, when I listened to it, I'm like, really? Did Wale really say that?
No, like
How is this one? It looks like a woman. Why?
Yeah,
you won an award for the best woman.
Yeah, like this one, the Miss Ghana girls came to give me.
For what?
No, like as a good guy, good artist, they support me, so they just came to give me this Miss Ghanas. Thank you all the Miss Ghanas in Ghana.
All the Miss Ghanas.
Yeah, Miss Ghana Association. So that's my.
But I
studio.
Oh, this is a beautiful studio.
Yeah.
Different from what I saw.
So on the other side, yeah. This
money is good.
There's a new setup. Money is good all the time. All the time, money is good.
So where should I sit?
Oh, you can sit in my chair. Let me just let you feel comfortable.
Oh, let me just.
Oh, you want to sit here?
Myself here.
Okay, cool. No problem.
I think I like this place.
Yeah. Because when you even sit here, you might want to play some beats and.
Yeah.
So like now I have like.
So this is where the Rain album was made. Oh, that's Majesty.
Yeah, that's Majesty, and that's Sharisha.
Oh, yeah, look at that cute lady.
And 2 babies. I don't play with them at all.
I know, right?
That's
the other one. I thought you had 3 babies.
Yeah, my JD, he's in London, though.
Hey, London for?
Like, even there. It's always like that.
It's always like that, saying. So are you saying Julio too has like 3 babies?
No, Julio has not yet decided.
He's still looking for.
He's okay. He's okay.
Or is he gay?
No, he likes the work more than the girls.
I can see that.
He has this girl, but the girl has been like worried. No, like the girl love, but Charlie.
He doesn't do the thing.
He's been doing the thing, but the girl says, Charlie, just gotta let him make the money. If you make the money, you come and marry me.
So that has the money. What is?
But it's not plenty. I don't know how much money people think Shatta movement have. I shout out to Despite and all those people. I like them.
But that's the impression.
We've not gotten there.
Listen, Wale, that's the impression.
Among my colleagues, is he among the peers in Ghana?
I know you come out, you tell us that, oh, I'm the richest.
Yes, among my peers. I'm not the richest in Ghana. Please.
Now you're denying that you're not the richest in Ghana.
Among my peers, among like every artist in Ghana.
So you're saying that you're richer than Sarkodie, you're richer than, well, Stonebwoy.
Sometimes we don't need hype. I came out before Sarkodie, I came out before Stonebwoy. So if I'm rich, I'm richer than them. They can't compete.
How much is your amount?
How much is my amount? It's plenty, Charlie.
Tell me, because that's another song on the album.
Yeah, amount. It's plenty. Like, working hard.
You can't even mention the amount.
It's godly. It's too much.
Hey.
Oh.
And you are saying that you are not rich. You are confusing us.
What I am saying is that I am not the richest in Ghana. But when it comes to the music industry, you see that small circle? That small circle is just a small, like 18 people. I am there, number 1.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So which one is your favorite on the album?
Well, I love all the songs on my album. I believe what we're trying to do is just get, every sector of, fan that we've spotted out and, fed them with some kind of songs. For instance, when you check to the coastal areas, like we studied like last 3 years, the coastal areas like some type of music. Yeah, when you look to, maybe the corporate body in Ghana, they like to listen to some type of music, and when you listen to you know, a couple of people, like, you know, you go to like the Rasta community to, you get the dancehall boys, you know, that kind of thing. So
it's a mixture of like
this whole album, yeah, is a like, you know, a mid-tempo type of song.
How many
you know,
songs?
the first 17.
Hey, 17, and you're mentioning like 17. I understand you have like 700 songs.
Much more.
Unreleased songs.
Much more.
So you can decide to sleep.
Yeah.
For the rest of your entire life and just release the songs.
No, you don't do music like that. That is a lazy musician. Okay. When you record plenty songs, doesn't mean you can keep them and be releasing them like every time. Like you feel like, okay, next year I'll release it. No. Music comes with a certain aura and aroma. You know what I mean? The aroma that comes with it is when you need your love. Then it's see a scent near there. Don't cook the jollof and say you eat it next week. By next week it's sport. Okay. That is how music, it has expiry dates. Okay. Most Ghanaian artists don't really understand that, you know, and I've seen that much about them because they feel, okay, my hate back home, person me hating me, you know, okay, and it will be working, but you'll be there and you feel like will be yo, and I no, I say, cotton new recharge card, not recharge your card, no. If you can recharge you to leave the music and go. Don't come and say Shatta Wale is using juju. It's not juju. Me, I'm reading my season. When it passes,
you fall off. And what would you even fall on after? I mean, because eventually Shatta Wale, well, I'm sure your team and yourself, you're not hoping to die out soon in the music scene.
No.
But what would you fall on? Are you going to do something else? Are you still going to do
apart from music, you know, I'm excited like doing investments. So, you know, I got a couple of banks that I'm doing, you know, some little investments with. You know, I got like some businesses that I'm also doing. Yeah. You know, so, and you know, I'm still trying to build a future. That's what I'm saying. Among my peers, I feel I've made like a good amount of money that they haven't made. Forget everybody that you see that will come on TV. Some of them will come and say they don't want to mention their things because, you know, they are not the type that bring their things out. They are all liars. You know, I don't fake. You understand me? Yeah. Yeah, I live the realest life, you know, as an artist, you know. So I believe I've made enough money that poverty wouldn't even like to come my way. You understand me? Because he can't be my friend. You know, I've befriended him before and I see how silly he thinks like, you know.
And that was what you're looking for.
Yes.
I mean, when you started off with music, you're looking forward to, you know, be able to get your own studio for yourself.
My own house, you know, my own cars.
To feed
feed my crew and, you know,
and all that. Are you fulfilled?
Well, I would say for now, the picture I was looking at is what I'm seeing, you know, because I was looking at a picture back 2000 or the 90s, late 90s, you know, like, yeah, when I come out, you know, this is what I want to do and stuff like that. But I feel now the picture is really like what I want to see, and it has given me that hope that, you know, the future is very bright, and that is what, you know, I feel, you know, every artist should watch, you know. That's what I'm saying. Any artist that hates me for no reason doesn't have a picture. You know, like as you can see, I have a picture here, and this says a whole lot. You understand? This is my studio. That's Shatta Wale.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, on the
God
crowd.
is here.
Yeah, you know.
SM for life.
You know, and this is a whole picture. People who don't have pictures of their life don't really.
Your crown is almost falling off.
Yeah, not that it's falling. You know, people always.
Hanging.
Let me just give you that explanation. People always call me king, champion, blah 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 blah, but I believe there is something on me that God has put that I don't even see it, that people are seeing, and that is a crown. Okay,
so the crown hasn't settled on your head yet.
God has made it. God has put it there already. But what I'm saying is that I don't see it. So it's people who make me realize it. That, hey, what you're doing is good, we like it. You know, like when people like my, I go like, wow, this whole like 60,000 people like my song, this 1 million, 2 million, I go like, okay, cool. So that's why I got a crown there.
How do you feel though?
I feel blessed, that's how I feel.
With the crowd, I've seen you, I mean, I followed Shatta Wale for like some years now. Enter the Net days, I remember. When that song plays, then it means that the show is done. Stadium, you know, you've performed on like big stages, I just wonder how you feel, you know, when you see the crowd yearning, shout, "Oh, Wale, Wale." Does that make you feel like God or something?
That is what brought this.
Give me God.
That's what brought this. Yeah.
You haven't given me the favorite song on your Rain album.
I said all, like, you know.
Hey, all.
Yeah, like, you know. Let me just.
Okay, so there's Baby Mama. Baby,
don't baby my baby. Okay, let me give you.
Baby my baby.
Who do you think? Which one should we even give Becky?
No. The baby my baby.
Okay. If my manager say make I play Baby My Baby, let me just knock that one.
How is working with Julio like though?
He's a very nice guy. Yeah, I give him problem every time.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. He's the kind of guy that, you know, likes to solve problems. So, you know,
like he wants everything peaceful.
Not that he's peaceful, but when the problem is even hard, he wants to solve it. So I give him the problem.
Then he solves
it. Yeah. So that's how, you know, I keep recording good songs too as well. Because let me just see if.
So are you the one saying the song is good or the song is?
It's the fans.
Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale, me I get through, like I thought it, say I be slow. But me I get different direction, me I get different dimension. Shout out to my voice and feeling okay. Yeah, I say don't baby my baby, say don't baby my baby, don't baby my baby. Because my baby, my baby, don't baby my baby. I say don't baby my baby, don't baby my baby. I say don't baby my baby. We are the
guys. Okay. What inspired this one?
So that's Baby My Baby. You know, most of the times, you know, you go to places and, you know, one day I was sitting. There's a place called Briefcase.
Okay.
You know, I was sitting there, you know, with some two girls, you know, my friends, you know. So
your friends?
Yeah, I have female friends, like, you know, responsible ones, you know, not ones that, you know. So we're sitting and one guy came in, you know, he came to see his girlfriend and some guy just, you know, bumped in, you know, where we're sitting and was like, "Hey baby, what's up?" You know, and the guy was like, "Hey, don't try baby my baby. That's my baby."
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's
people make mistake of calling people baby whilst they are not their babies. Yeah, and you can get in Shatta women.
So don't baby
my baby. Yeah, so, don't call my baby your baby.
So you're trying to say that Julio, is it the name Julio or Julio?
Julio, any which way.
Yeah, cannot go to Shatamichi and say
baby. Yeah,
or else
you know. Yeah, I was shooting by slap there with chop.
Wow.
You know, so that's the whole meaning of it. You know, that is also to keep respect for your woman. You know, for her to know that she's special. You alone want to call her your baby. You know, you don't want anybody else. You know, and that thing, it will make a woman feel very, you know, bossy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the whole idea for this song. It's a nice song, mid-tempo, people. So let me give you one first.
Okay.
Thing. I'll give you. Okay, this one is for my label.
You did the song for your label?
Yeah, it's on my album too.
We got a party. When the party start, we champagne. When the morning finish, we go back to the cafe. Check my watch, check my car, check my shoes, check my house, check my friends, the president, check my girls, check my girls. To be good, to be bad, all my boys, they in charge. We just make fun for the money, we know the lose God. Check my watch, check my car, check my shoes, check my house, check my friends, the president, check my girls, check my girls. See them girls say them follow me.
This song is called Crazy.
So crazy. When the money is finished, we'll go back to the cafe.
Yeah, and you see, that's why I said I was trying to get to some sect of people. You know, we have boys in the streets, so like, you know, it's our system, you know. People want to go to the cafe, look for businesses for themselves, you know, young guys. So when the money finishes, we still go back to the cafe and just go look for business. And it's for my boys on the street.
What is your aspiration in life, Shatta?
It's God.
That's all you look up for.
Yeah, like, you know.
Eventually, after the house, after the big cars,
Yeah.
you have so many cars, right? There.
Yeah.
The kakai car,
Yeah.
like you know, and after your babies, you have 3 beautiful children. You have a woman to yourself. What next?
What else? Yes.
What else?
That's what I'm saying. That's where you need to look at humanity. That's where you need to help people.
How do you help people?
I'm always helping people, like every day. You know, I have like monies that I make prepared for boys on the street when I'm going out. You know, I don't give a what anybody will say about it. You know, I just always want to make sure. I just always want to make sure my boys on the streets are good. You know, they just, remembering me in prayers. You know, because sometimes, babes, I've been on the street before. I know how the hustle is like. You know, so all I'm looking at is making good money and helping people. You know, we have kids that we are supporting bit by bit to go to school and stuff like that. Like recently when I came to stay in this area, I have these kids here who play around here. I had to buy them bicycles, you know, for them to at least feel they are around Shatta Wale. And that is how I want every Ghanaian to feel like. You know, people see me and they feel I'm a star and maybe I'm arrogant, but when you get close to me, you feel that, human love. You feel that godly spirit in you, because I'm always like that. I want to work hard, and like you said, what next? Yeah, what next is to help people. Okay, who helped me when I was coming up? Who helped me when I was, okay, this community, what do they need? Can I support this? Don't think about politicians. I want to clear the whole Accra, sweep the whole Accra, just because I want people to have a better place to live. So that's the whole idea. To make money and, watch humanity, help people.
Any regrets so far?
No regret at all.
You haven't regretted anything?
No.
But how do you take criticisms? It come up at you?
It's the kind of job I chose,
Okay.
and it comes with it. I don't believe if I'm a doctor, people come and tell me my operations I'm doing at the hospital is work.
Yeah.
Doctor, he won't come on Facebook. He doesn't have time, because the operations is like 19 people. You have to come out head, come out this thing. So there's no way that he will get critics. The only critics you'll be hearing from outside, who call Kolebu, call 37, nurses, no doctors, but he wouldn't get that kind of thing I'm getting. But my job I chose, I understood it, because I know when you start doing it, the ocean fake, I know. So I'm just trying to put myself there and make sure, okay, cool. That's why I talked about, like, I spoke about gold mining, because I feel I chose my life to go under that deep pit to dig for that gold. When the dynamite explodes and I die under the pit, I believe I chose that path. So all what I'm saying is that I chose this music path, and no matter what happens, I'll make sure I conquer and move on. Yeah.
So you don't regret anything?
No, the only thing I regret not be regret, it be everybody in daily life,
Yeah.
Every day maybe you might think, oh, I shouldn't have done this, and I did that. Okay, cool. It happens to everybody, so I don't really regret anything.
Do you cry?
Yeah, I cry sometimes when
What made you cry? The last time you cried?
When I just watch certain things around me, and sometimes I'm that guy who always feels like, oh, like I want to see wars in other countries. When I see like recently the accident at the Shama market, I really felt bad about it. This woman even that got beaten at the police station, at the bank Midlands, I really felt bad, because it's just 250. You know what I mean? And people, nobody there gave the woman with the baby, that kind of thing. So I feel like, what's up? What's going on in this life? Can't anybody just open? What is 200? You won't die if I give all my money to you. I won't die, because tomorrow I'll get plenty. That's how I believe it. So if people treat people like that sometimes, and I sit alone, I cry. Like recently, one of my boys told me something, and I had to go to the bedroom and cry. Because I was like, oh, it's not too late. You understand me? I have a song that I did like back in the day. It's never too late to turn. It's never too late to learn. Yeah, you understand? I believe in, okay, cool. This is the situation. What can we do? Let's continue. Let's move on. But people don't really have that willpower to tell themselves, I can't. So sometimes when I hear certain stuff or I see certain things, I cry. It's normal about everywhere. Anybody that say he doesn't cry, then that person there be a shower papa.
How do we get the Rain album though? You haven't told me about it. Like, do we just go on iTunes and, your regular...
I think, yeah, you should sit down. I told you, you look good in my seat now. Hey, don't fall, you don't fall.
Thank
Don't
you.
Well, we trying to get the Rain album on all the digital platforms, and we're trying to make it very accessible for like everybody, like anybody that wants to have it should quickly like get it. But that is what we are arranging now. It's either it's gonna be on maybe platforms, digitally, or we're gonna have like pen drives coming in, So when you buy my album, it's gonna be on a pen drive. Nobody can copy out from a pen drive, that kind of thing. So it's something we're really working fast on, to get, So it's in production now. Like we are working, like we want to get apps alongside too as well. So, that's what we're thinking. Just to get people quickly, having the album, but not people like, anybody that go bootleg and since that person going there go have problem.
So that will be before the concert for the album?
Yeah, that will be before the concert.
How soon is that?
Well, it's, we have a month and 2 months and some few days. We are in August, September, or October. So just like some 1.5 month thing, and as I'm talking to you right now, we have stuffs in China we are doing right now, so
China.
Yeah, one of our Shatta movement people, we're trying to create wristbands, some souvenirs for the fans as well, and we get some things. So work is good. It's in progress too, and it's xylophone. Money no problem.
Yeah.
Right now, I can't understand.
I thought you left xylophone. I don't know.
Oh, how can I leave xylophone?
Well, how am I supposed to know?
But if I leave xylophone, everybody will hear. Where did you hear that from?
Where's on the streets? There are so many things going on the streets. People on the streets. You said.
No, but you're not on the street like me, because my dogs, my boys, like we're always there.
But it's the same people who are bringing the issues.
But people just like to create, because I don't know what even this one even means. I've left xylophone, I'm not sure Nana Pia will even like this. You see the person who said that.
Yeah.
Big money, big time. Because he loves me so much, he just wants to see me go on a level. And he's a man that, we all should support, I don't think Ghana is full of, pull him down. And people should stop, I just want to advise, Ghanaians that when we come together, that's where we can build this country better, because if somebody has come to help the community by putting up investment plans, for people who have money and they don't know what to use their money for, like men's gold, and, the whole system would want to fight him, and, we, the Ghanaians, are not supporting it because we don't even trust. And Ghanaians, we are like that, when somebody says Becky is bad, everybody sees you like you're bad, and we have to take that mentality out and research ourselves.
Okay.
Because that's the mistake people are going to make when Judgment Day comes, how they believe. I don't believe Judgment Day will come and heaven will open. I don't believe it. God is going to come and show people his signs. I am one of God's signs, but people don't know. You understand?
You keep saying that though.
Yes, because I don't expect a pastor to come and tell me, or a juju man to come and tell me. You get what I'm saying? I'm just being real with life. I'm just being natural with what I'm seeing about life. You get what I'm saying? So I am a testimony, of God. Like, people should just watch me from that angle.
Of God's goodness, maybe.
Yes, because God knows I've done everything that I've done in this world. And I've come to understand that he is the one who created this world. You see? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. He's understood me like that, and he's always guiding me, and he's always making me look strong and bold. And that's why when I'm saying certain things, I say it with full vigor, because I believe God understands me.
I see you read the Bible.
A lot.
Yeah,
I read my Bible, and sometimes I like student company. I still keep learning, because I feel, there are certain things that I learned from school that, I didn't really, get to understand well. But
you left school, so.
No, but I learned a whole lot of things. Student companion was one of my things that really taught me good English. And I used to like English, music, and social studies. Yeah. Apart from that, I don't like any other subject again, because I thought, maths, I don't like. Maths, I don't like, because, you see, that's what I'm saying. In real life.
So you got F9 in maths?
Me, I'm the only guy who can get F, and the whole school will clap for me, because I like F in maths. because the S it's not on dollar paper.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes when I'm seeing those, the teachers, why are they worrying themselves? You are teaching this SY. Recently, Akiola is in Z. This is the mathematics. May you receive Pepe's peace. We like him. We've learned a lot about Akiola. Charlie, I don't like maths. You know, before Charlie. If Akiola be the best, but I don't like him. I don't like maths. I beg.
So thank you for having us here in your home.
Yeah.
I hope you told me everything.
Yeah, everything.
Well,
yeah.
I saw Shatta walking.
Yeah.
You know, gave us the thing that you saw.
The gizzard.
The gizzard and all that. So
she's good. She's good at cooking, though.
Yeah, it means that everything is all right in the camp of Shatta Wale and Shatta. So we should avoid all the rumors out there, right?
People talk too much. Shatta, she's living in a mansion, and I'm also living in my mansion. She drives cars, and I also right now I only have one car. That's what I've done. So all my cars, she's okay. So people should stop talking about her because sometimes she's not like me to endure all those things, and people should know she's a woman. That's why she's embarking on her Shatta movement and women empowerment stuff, because she feels, you know, people should understand the strength of a woman and support them in their own way. So Ghanaians should really take time for Shatta. She's a young girl, very bright girl, 24 years. Where she get her own mansion. You know, plenty of girls in Ghana, when they do link, they don't get the mansion. No, I beg. No, but I'm not lying. Come on, people should support. And you know, young girls like it. You know, I have girls on my snap, and shout out to all the girls on my snaps who like been telling me, Charlie, they see Shatta as their queen, and you know the SM divas as well. They see her like, you know, somebody who can really, you know, push the women agenda, you know, to a certain level. And you know, I believe the government should also support them. They are girls. You understand me?
You want government to support Michi's projects as well, right?
The SM divas women empowerment. You know, government needs to, like, you know, because babes, Shatta movement has the youth now, and I keep saying no politician should see this as a joke. Because we are trying to let the youth know that without no politician or politician, we can still be who we want to be. Yes, and we are trying to build a whole world for ourselves. It will get to a time that the youths wouldn't want to vote again, because Shatta movement knows how to deal with stuffs. You know, we are not violent. We just want people to respect us so we can move. That's why people are seeing us like all cults. People are saying we are Freemasons and stuff like that. But yes, when you go to Freemason, you have to respect. You know what I mean? When you don't have that respect, there's no way. And that is how Shatta movement. We want people to give us that respect so we can be able to just move our things on and, you know, enjoy Mother Ghana. You understand me? So it's like that.
Well, our show is done. I've been speaking to SM boss. I don't know what you want to call him. Charles Nema Mensah Jr., Shatta Wale, Amount. You say Amount doesn't make sense.
What that?
West on the streets, but we'll talk about that one.
You don't listen to. Even freedom doesn't make sense, but it's a hit. I've got money from it. I've got a BM out of it.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Okay, so well, you heard, you heard the team. But Wale, before we go, you need to. I think you need the media. You owe us an apology or something like that.
Oh, how many times will I apologize?
You didn't apologize to me.
I've written a whole lot of.
Oh, you have.
You see, when you do it, you see that when you do it, another person will want to do it. Another person will do it. Another person will want to do it. Then the media will say, "Can I apologize?" I don't have any problem with the media.
Okay.
And they should understand that when they give me that respect, I'll also give them the same respect. Recently, I called Andy Dusty and I told Andy Dusty, Andy, when you wake up every morning and come on radio, and I say, Shatta Shatta, no, that thing, I think police have to investigate about it. Hey, you want me to go to jail and leave my children? So you two are going to say, oh, then you get pissed. But you don't know I'm also a father like you. The way you want your kids, you want to spark your car, take your kids, that's the same way. So when you come on radio, say things that will make the country develop. Don't come and say things for police, because the police have big cases to take about. Then you come and talk about until young police investigating an artist who's make catch up, baby.
Say why Santi? Why almost went to jail for indecent exposure.
Weiser wasn't matured, so he didn't even know what he was doing. If he knows much about music industry, you see that thing he did, he would have done it better.
Okay.
I get what I'm saying. But complacency, we had taste. I just came out, and the voice I just came out fresh. And the people around me didn't know much about music. I know what maybe he blames himself when he says maybe like, oh, Charlie, like I cannot do this thing. But you see, those are the things that Shatta Wale won't sit down and think about. Because I know the things I do and I know how. Some of them come by mistake. Yeah, we'll be there and somebody will make some news and blah blah and it's cool.